Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And man, we got some updates from AT&T today. A lot of bigger investors are not going to like this at all, but people familiar with the matter are saying, and this is reported by Bloomberg, that AT&T is going to seek $14 billion worth of loans from banks for 5G airwaves. So that's clearly for C-band. There's no other auction happening right now, and AT&T is not investing money in any other spectrum at this specific point in time. So they are looking to generate cash from getting into more debt to pay for this spectrum. A lot of people now are telling me that this spectrum is very important for AT&T, and for AT&T to have a competitive advantage, they would like AT&T to at least get 100 megahertz of the spectrum to remain competitive. If not, many of these people are telling me their days are numbered with the carrier. So we know data consumption is getting more intensive. The internet is going mobile. So there's more people are going to be using the airwaves. So the carriers have to have more airwaves to stay competitive. And these are people that I consider to be very knowledgeable on the subject, and they wish that AT&T would at least get 100 megahertz because they believe Verizon went for at least 160 nationwide. Of course, these are not official numbers. There's a quiet period right now. Most carriers can't even indirectly comment on the auction, but that's what their beliefs are. So this is not good. AT&T's balance sheet was not ready to be competitive in this auction at all, hinting towards them having to ask banks now for additional loans up to $14 billion. They just got an emergency loan of $5 billion earlier in the year. So there's going to be a lot of debt for AT&T to be paid, including the 150 or 160 or however much it is they still have on their books now. I'm anticipating their stock to drop significantly over the next few days. Maybe there's a shock today on the stock once this comes out and once investors are aware of this. But investors are not going to like this based on the commentary and feedback that they've given in the past. So that was the first update. The other two updates that I'm giving you guys, I'll leave links to those in the description down below. So starting today, AT&T is ending AT&T TV Now subscriptions, and those will be integrated with AT&T TV. Also, the next update, there are rumors surfacing. I started hearing about it 2 days ago. Then I got more confirmation towards the afternoon yesterday. But AT&T is ending 2-year contracts on any of their OTT streaming services. Now, I said it in previous videos. I've been anticipating this. I think that's a feature that they should have gotten rid of a long time ago. But now that market is getting so competitive with T-Vision, YouTube TV, Hulu Live, Verizon potentially going OTT with Fios, that market it's packed. It's ultra competitive. And none of those services were offering any 2-year contracts. So that would have made AT&T TV stand out as a negative for making people lock into 2-year contracts. So they're getting rid of that. That's in the process. I don't know right now. I'll have to see and get more info. I don't know if existing customers that are already tied into a contract, if they're going to remain on the contract, or if they're just going to be let go of the contract and no early termination fees are due. But these are the updates. The big one was people familiar with the topic that AT&T is seeking at least $14 billion. Again, that is not an official number. It could be more, it could be a little less, but I think that's probably right around the dollar amount where they want to be at. It was anticipated that AT&T to have at least $10 billion cash on hand for the auction. So the 14 would put them at a total of around 24 billion spent. That's what the estimates have been, between 20 to 24 billion. So that goes right along with what's been reported. But we will see. The auction is supposed to end today at 4:30. There are limited licenses left. So I believe based on the volume, it's going very slow. So I do think it finishes today, and that will be the end of it. And then many are anticipating that sometime in early February, we will have some official numbers as to who won and where. So we'll definitely see that. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. I look forward to reading your comments. If you have been on the channel or you are new to the channel and you have not yet liked, share, subscribe, make sure you do so. Also hit the notification bell so you are notified when I do upload content. Also follow the social media outlets for more updates, especially the Twitter and the Instagram. There will be more interaction, more updates there. I'm also posting the YouTube videos on the Twitter as well, in case YouTube is not pushing out the notifications as fast as you may like. And this is Tyrone with Tech Life. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.